Hey everybody, hope you're doing well. So let's talk about zone technique therapy, shall we? So what is zone technique therapy? Zone technique is 6 zones: glandular, eliminatory, nervous, digestive, musculoskeletal, and circulatory. And those systems control every cell within the body. So for example, I did a session yesterday working with the glandular system. Now this isn't just the pineal, the hypothalamus, the pituitary, the thyroid, the parathyroid, the adrenals, the pancreas. This is also reproductive, digestive, sleep. It is energy, it's skin, it's hair. There's so many things within that particular zone. Now, each zone is associated with a vertebrae: cervical, thoracic, lumbar, or sacral. Now, how do I do my work? Well, I identify the zone, and then I go in energetically and we activate the particular vertebrae that are associated with that zone. And then I go on to do some additional energy work from all the other trainings that I've had. So you get icing on top of icing on top of icing. So it's a super sweet treat to put your body through. So it helps to balance it with loving source energy, as well as specifically going in and pinpointing what could be experiencing some imbalances, counterbalancing them, creating harmonics within all of the zone, creating a symphony within the physical body with every cell dancing in the way it's meant to dance through balance of homeostasis. So we kind of recorrect disruptions in its tracks. It's much like if you were to go to a chiropractor. A chiropractor would find certain vertebrae out. Those certain vertebrae are associated with nerve endings and pathways. So in correcting that, the energy goes back up the spine and into the brain. And that's exactly what zone technique therapy does without the manual manipulation. So I use sound healing, tuning forks, I use light language, I use energetic visualization, I use beyond quantum healing. There's a multitude of things. And then lots of times I wind up with messages for that particular client that are pertinent to them to help them. I had a session yesterday and we went into an energetic tail that then circumferenced the body about 12 feet out. And it was about boundaries, and it was about grounding, and it was about using that particular circumference as the energy zones that they are responsible for maintaining. That it isn't just right outside the physical body, it expands way out. We went in with some light language and we were able to really seal and heal a lot of the things that were going on, along with giving some private messages. Today, I experienced the opening up of the back of the head and the balancing of C1, which is cervical 1, that attaches at the brain stem at the back of the head and the neck. You get that little bobblehead, right? And so able to really balance that then fortifies and balances all the attachments, as well as the cervical, thoracic, lumbar, and sacral, that all mount up like dominoes on top of each other that report to the brain. The brain gives commands, the body is supposed to report back, but when you have discord, trauma, you have drama, and it can be in the emotional body, it can be in the mental body that is affecting the physical. Yes. And so zone technique therapy really helps to counterbalance any imbalances within any of those zones, which then blankets every cell within the physical. It is, beyond magnificent. And I did a session with Angela Willow, which I posted out yesterday on my YouTube channel. It's also on my Facebook. and she reported her findings. I'm going to have a few other people coming on to report their findings. Spirit has asked me to continue doing zone technique therapy for $65 a session. The session runs approximately 45 minutes, but we normally go to about an hour because of chit-chatting or whatever messages come through for you, to you, from me, through me. And we do this energetic exchange and a dance so that we are all one more in balance. We are one more in balance, I-N balance. We are in sync, and we're communicating in a way that maybe this instrument didn't realize that it had drama, trauma, or discord and disruptions and corrosions on some of its pathways. So let me tell you something. If you even want to feel a little bit better, because you think you're already feeling good, you need to come in and have a session. We do it on Zoom. In the privacy of your own home. You can be sitting up, you can be in a lounge chair, you can be laying down. Just as long as you can hear me, we're good. It doesn't have to be on Zoom. It could just be, which I like too, a lot, because it takes the sensory out of it. So anywho, zone technique therapy practitioner extraordinaire. All right. So please like, subscribe, and share this video if you think that there's someone who could benefit from just whatever it is that they're going through, and just maybe feel just a little bit better about themselves, and that way they feel a little bit better about the world around them. And when we feel a little bit better, we treat things a little bit better, including ourselves and others. So with a lot of things going on in the world, let's be one less in the chaos. Let's remove ourselves and get control of this vehicle. Be that commander. All right? Email me at info@embodimentofthesoul.com. info@embodimentofthesoul.com. It'll be in the description. Thank you.